A Michigan manufacturing plant that produced baby formula had a long history of safety regulation violations. Yet it remained open, and it was only after a baby died that the company issued a recall.
Our senior health correspondent Monica Robbins now with a Consumer Reports investigation that poses the simple question: why did it take so long?
If you're a parent shopping for baby formula, you might be noticing nearly empty store shelves or signs maxing out how much you can buy.
Formula is tough to find right now because of recent recalls that were announced by the manufacturer Abbott Nutrition, which makes very popular brands like Similac, Alimentum, and EleCare.
The recalls come after at least 2 infant deaths and several illnesses were potentially tied to formula. The cases involved an extremely dangerous bacteria called Chronobacter sakazaki and Salmonella Newport.
Chronobacter is extremely dangerous. It has a mortality rate as high as 80% in infants.
But shockingly, a Consumer Reports investigation found that the Food and Drug Administration knew about the problems at the Abbott plant in Michigan back in September, where the recalled products were manufactured.
The FDA didn't warn consumers about Abbott's infant formula until it conducted a follow-up inspection last month. And we still don't know why.
As a result, there are now serious questions being raised by members of Congress about the agency's ability to regulate the infant formula marketplace.
I think what's especially disturbing is that the FDA hasn't been forthcoming. So ultimately, it's not surprising that it would get the attention of a key lawmaker in Congress who would try and set up some sort of investigation to scrutinize the agency's actions.
The FDA has so far declined to answer questions from Consumer Reports about why an inspector was at the facility last fall and what they knew at the time. After the second recall, Abbott said this case is under investigation, and at this time, the cause of the infant's Chronobacter sakazaki infection has not been determined. Abbott has not made a full list of recalled products available to the public. Consumers will need to use a lookup tool on the company's website to find out if they have a product that's part of the recall. Monica Robbins, 3 News.
If you purchase the affected formula with SNAP benefits, you'll now be able to exchange it for products not typically covered by the program. Check your retailer for details. Also, we put a link to the Abbott website on WKYC.com to check if your brand is involved.